kick in. This that Friday, night day, chillin' with my girls in my new J. Feeling good, but ain't looking for a new babe. Head down to Taylor Lobs, cause I'm up the street. Real talk, no lie. Feeling in my soul, that's a good vibe. Hoping it's the right people chillin' inside. If they ain't, then I'll dip straight out to sight.
Welcome back to Shop Talk. This is the Smokefellas segment, the first one of 2018. So we decided to bring it back, so you got all the fellas on the panel. So I'm going to give the fellas a chance to introduce themselves real quick. All the smoke fellas, starting with my man Kid over here.
KDL, what up, though?
How you doing tomorrow?
Big Pat. Ben. Trick. Alright, so let's go and jump into it. So one of the biggest things going on right now, we know, is Black Panther Movie. So we ain't going to get a movie away for anybody who has not seen the movie, but this movie is causing, it's breaking records, it's causing ruckus everywhere between a little racial tension. Some people are getting a little crazy. You know, we all down through Wakanda forever, we all about it.
It's causing conversations,
right?
though.
So it's great conversation. I want to know from the fellas, what did you get out the movie as far as like, for instance, myself, I'm a Marvel fan anyway, so I've been following it since Blade, Wesley Snipes, Blade, Iron Man, all that. So what did you get out of the movie, though? Like, what message did you get out of the movie? I want to tell you.
One, there were several messages in the movie, but one of the ones that I loved about the movie, there was a part where it talked about, without giving the movie, there was a part where it talked about how she was displeased with wearing a wig. The fact that it was hiding her beauty. She looked sexy, by the way, but it was really talking about how she didn't like the wig because it was European. And I think that was a good hit on the neighborhoods for the simple fact if these women, not counting the ones that have medical issues and personal issues, but if we stop buying hair products from the Asian community, maybe they wouldn't act the way they act. Sometimes we go and they shop in their stores and everything like that. Maybe they would act better towards our dogs.
Okay, that's a good point. Anybody else?
Well, you know what I liked about the movie is it gave insight on how angry we are as black men, and that just because some of us say quote unquote made it, we still got issues. They had a kid on there. He done everything. He graduated at the top of his class. He's still angry as a motherfucker. Right. And how displaced our anger is, and how we don't choose to give a platform to helping out our brothers that can't handle their anger.
I like it. Anybody else?
I got a question. I haven't seen the movie, but let me ask this. Was there, do you guys think there were lessons in the movie? A lot that we would take, and not just because it's Black History Month, but would we take these lessons that you saw in the movie and roll with them, so to speak? Like was it something like that?
Some I picked up on too. And I'm sure we all agree. We showed you how strong the black women is in our families and throughout our race.
Yeah.
We showed you how no matter what went down, when black women had his back.
So you how strong the black dollar is.
That too.
Right.
And how loyal black women are to what they believe in.
Yeah.
And well, to Kevin's point though, I guess what he's saying is this gonna carry over? Or are we gonna go back to the same old? This time next year we're gonna be back to drive-by shootings and wilding out, right?
Jim Crow.
I hope not, but I see a little bit of change. Don't get me wrong. I agree with Ben 100%. It has never left. But I have seen some change in the neighborhood. Not much, but I've seen a little. It's that little change that is nice to see.
The reason I asked that, man, is because, on Facebook, no one has seen a movie without taking a picture in front of the billboard. Nobody has seen a movie without dressing up Nobody has seen the movie, but like that's all going on right now. It's kind of hot staying out right now. So I'm wondering, will this carry on like this? Like, will people, because of this movie, it's one of the highest grossing movies.
I seen
One of the highest
something with the little kid. I seen 2 little kids that were happy, black little kids, happy as hell.
To see the movie?
Not even, they didn't even see the movie yet. Just happy as hell to see a black superhero, which was cool as hell. So, once again, our generation, and I'll say this till I'm old now. Our generation was the last generation of the ass whoopings, the heroes like our uncles, people in the neighborhood. This coming generation, the generation under us, they messed up. But at least their kids are turning around. Some of them are turning around. It's for the better. So I can see it.
So there was weird, man.
I get everything that you guys said, man, and I'm gonna come at it with a whole other aspect on it. I agree, the movie is a powerful, great movie and all that. But just like anything else that is popular, what have we done? It has turned into a fad. Like what happens to fads? They
Go
die,
away.
they go away.
Go away.
They go away. So all the powerful messages and all of that stuff, man, is great, but all of that is lost in the sauce, man, because it's turning into a fad. And everybody walking around, Wakanda this, oh, I can't wait to go back to Wakanda. They have turned it into a fad, man, and now a lot of the powerful message and stuff has now become kind of meaningless.
Well, what I thought was genius about the movie, about the whole thing was, okay, if you all follow Marvel, you know this is all a build up to the big movie, the big Avengers movie coming out in May. Right, the big Infinity War movie that's coming out in May. This is all a build. This is part of the whole universe that's been around forever. So, but I like how they mixed sort of the message that was sent through the movie, while at the same time, my mother went and saw it, but my mother don't do comic book stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they church went and all this. So that's what I thought, and they enjoyed it. I mean, they genuinely enjoyed it. Like they really got a message out of it. People in there were crying and standing ovations and everything like that because of the messages that were throughout the movie, which I thought was great. So it went from just being, not just being a comic book movie, to almost like a civil, you know what I mean? Like it really is like a movement. So that's what I thought was genius about it. But let's move on to something, because we got a couple other topics to hit. And we just had, was it 3 school shootings or 2 this past week? Or
I lost count, man.
Well, 2 and 1 stopped. His grandmother stopped that.
Okay, 2 and 1 stopped. That's what it was. 2 and 1 stopped. And of course, our favorite person to diss in the whole world said the teacher should be armed.
Nobody say his name today, please.
Teachers should be armed.
Let me go.
That's bull.
Kid.
I mean, as an adult, first of all, that's the stupidest shit ever. Now, you'd rather
You said an adult.
ever. Just you gotta say. So, as a president, you're gonna say that you'd rather have teachers armed. Teachers, you won't give them books. You won't give them a decent classroom. You won't fix up the schools. You won't give them a decent pay. You won't give them pens, paper, shit they need to teach. Correct? But what I'm saying is, you won't give them that to make sure you can teach the kids. But you'd rather have them armed just in case something happens. Now let me tell you how stupid that is. There was police officers that didn't go in. They didn't do their job. These are trained.
One guy quit.
One quit.
Yeah.
Now they didn't go in, and they're trained professionals. So you'd rather have an everyday teacher armed, and just in case somebody's coming in. Let me flip it another way. Would you want to be a black teacher holding a gun when the police comes in?
Or going home.
That school, and I'm not trying to make it racial. I'm just telling you this is reality. If you have a black teacher holding a gun, and the police are supposed to come in and say, hey, who got guns and all that. And if the black teachers, particularly a black male teacher, has a gun in his hand, he's going to be treated different than anyone other than at that school that had a gun in their hand. That school was predominantly white. I didn't see, correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't see a black teacher there at all. That was all white.
All white, wasn't a black guy.
So it's different when a black guy is holding a gun and the police comes in. You have someone that's not trained to hold a gun, he may conceal and carry. Maybe he knows how to shoot. I don't know. But you want a teacher to not only teach your kids, but to have guns, be armed, just in case something happens in the school.
Okay, let me ask this: how do most of us are parents, and you want to feel like your child is safe when they leave your home and they go to school. We were coming up, school was a safe haven, right? You didn't worry about your kid getting killed going to school, right? You in school. So how do you protect?
Well, it depends on what school you're in.
So yeah, you just have to know how to fight. But how do you protect these children from stuff like this happening? I know it's no one answer, but what I mean, let's throw some things out there. How do you protect?
The one thing is, all these schools that they have these shootings at, not one of these schools have metal detectors.
True, but that particular school was in a ritzy
It don't
area.
matter, man.
So,
it don't matter.
what
With
you
everything
mean
that's
is,
been going
that
on,
school was in
with everything
white
that's been
America.
going on, every school should have metal detectors. Period. I don't care where you at. You could be in Hollywood, Beverly Hills. Every school should have metal detectors.
True.
And that'll cut down a lot
But
of these
see, this
people
goes back to the
sneaking
parents
guns.
too, though. This goes back to the parents. You talking about metal detectors and all that? I'm cool with that. Hell, we all came up in that environment. But when it comes down to it, it still goes back to the parent. We trying to throw this on the teacher. Teacher that's already stressed out worse than the cop is. And we dealing with other people's kids.
And you want
Can't touch them. They disrespectful as hell. Let's be real about it.
You as a parent, man, you have to educate your child. You have to know your child. You have to know your child's friends. You got to be more involved. I mean, seriously involved. I'm not saying they wasn't involved,
Right.
but
This
parents,
is an
adults
unexpected
have-
episode, though. Like,
Yeah,
this
but-
guy
but-
just came
but-
in.
but-
You
at the
can't-
same time,
The parents didn't know what was going on with
But
that
the
kid.
kids
Because that kid
educated
got guns.
other adults about how this dude was.
Did
Nobody listened to
Right,
him.
exactly.
Pat, did your room get shut down when you was a kid?
Man, my room got shut down daily.
Exactly. I
Daily.
shake my daughters
And
and
you
my
couldn't really
sons.
close doors. That was a
Ain't
different
no
era.
closed doors
That-
in my house.
that was
I need to know what's going on.
Yeah, but y'all.
You too quiet.
But they had, but you know what they.
Suburbanites got a little bit different, dog. We didn't have all those issues. My mom didn't have to shake my room down.
What's wrong with you now?
Your mom was scared. It's okay. It's okay. We didn't have those problems, you know what I'm saying? But one thing what we're not noticing is all say the shootings in Chicago. Nobody came down and gave us a ton of fucking money to go to take a bus ride, or them fuckers probably took the plane to DC. Oprah gave them motherfuckers
But see,
$500,000.
that's the bullshit right
Somebody
there.
else gave them
That's the
$500,000.
bullshit right there. You got
Right.
a lot of parents speaking on that, just hopping on that. Chris Rock said it best. I want to see where it's equal around. I want to see where they throwing rallies for these parents in Chicago, where they got shot and everything else. Now these white parents are mad. Once again, this is not a racial show. These white parents are mad because something he said. He said, I want to see it equal all around. I want to see these parents sitting up there crying and nobody's doing nothing for them like in our neighborhood. I want to see where there's no rally and all this other stuff. And the funny part about it is they giving all this attention to them, all this attention to this. Them kids call themselves going to, what was it, Washington? They went to Washington for the vote. And they own representatives from that state voted. Nah, skip that. We ain't trying to hear what you're saying about these guns. We're going to vote down y'all porn now.
But
So
the
pretty
gov-
much y'all porn is more important than us and your guns.
But the governor didn't show up though. If they had that town hall.
No, because his
Y'all
ass is
see
on
that?
line.
Did y'all see that town hall they had on
CNN
CNN?
reporter, yeah, she
Them
was-
kids was emotional. Them kids was going in.
Yes.
And dude was trying to host it, but he didn't really let them go in. Now the kids are not professional, obviously. They don't really know how to talk, whatever. But they was talking real. They was talking to Rubio.
Yeah.
They told him, "Hey man, when the IRA comes around, promise us you're not gonna take no money from them on some political stuff.
They didn't promise
You
shit.
gonna whatever." And Rubio couldn't answer. He was shook. Now I give Rubio credit for
One of
showing
the
up.
fathers was speaking to him.
Yeah, dude was dead
Very
serious.
emotional.
Dude was dead serious. Like, dude
Okay,
was
so this goes to, so let's take it a little further and let's go into the gun control NRA, right? Most of us are card carrying, we ain't gonna say that on camera, but yeah. So let's talk about like how do we control this? Because I just saw a special on the news. These guys were able to order guns online.
Yeah,
They were able to just order guns
I seen
online.
the video.
AR-15.
Background check.
AR-15, it's a difference.
Yeah, but right,
They
but
were ordering assault rifles.
so is there a way that we can control who gets their hands on these pistols? Because we all know mental illness is real, and there's some crazy motherfuckers out here.
No.
Right? So what's some of the solution? You can't ban guns. I mean, I know everybody's saying no guns, period. That's never gonna happen.
They're talking about increasing the background checks on people who purchase guns. Now,
That's for years.
So everybody that's getting guns and they're doing background checks on, everybody's not a felon though. Like they said, some of them are mentally ill and they don't show up to the latter part of the time when they did something. So how do you prevent that?
You live in Chicago. You ain't got to get a gun. You ain't got to purchase a gun.
I already know that.
Chicago.
You can go buy a bag of chips and get a gun now.
Right. So you can't stop. You're not going to stop the mentally ill. If saying it, that's just an excuse. You ain't gonna stop these particular individuals from getting a gun. And then you got NRA gonna come in and have somebody so they can't protect themselves. They can't buy a gun to protect themselves. All mentally
ill.
We all mentally ill.
I had the NRA call me on my phone this morning, asking me to donate so they can pay whoever they paying. And my man actually said his word so they can pay to keep their people in there to make sure we keep our guns.
Well, yeah, I get
Guns
that.
ain't the problem. It's people who use it.
It's like,
I agree 100%.
You shouldn't be able to buy, a regular person shouldn't be able to buy a bump stock. That's ridiculous.
Shouldn't be able to buy an AR-15.
that's what's crazy.
You can't say an AR-15 is used, an AR-15 shouldn't be classified as a regular rifle. That's
No,
what
it shouldn't.
So, this
Why
ain't...
we talking about mental illness? Who taught this kid how to put that thing together? He was in a cab with a bag full of guns.
You can go on YouTube and learn how to do anything.
Yeah, that's true too. But
YouTube say do anything.
this kid went to the school in an Uber, packed full of guns, took that mother out in school, put them all together and went to work.
Didn't they say he lived with two different families before, like his mom's got killed?
No, I'm not making excuses for him. We got kids out here that got way worse. I'm not making excuses for him.
I'm not making excuses for him either. What I'm saying is, he lived with two different families, and the family before the last one warned people.
They also warned people.
This dude is violent. This dude is on the internet. This dude is and so he went to the second family. I guess the last family he was with snapped out.
But
they say we didn't see nothing.
But the thing, even mental illness, and I deal with my family members before. There's nothing they can do until they actually do something.
Right.
Like you can tell them all day. Dude crazy. I'm telling you, he wilding.
Which is what the first
this, that, and other. Right. But it's nothing you can do until they actually do something.
Now, when you a parent, this is first of all, when they got all those calls on this kid, he was under 18. A lot of those calls came under 18. It's something his parents could have done.
But the parents could have had him put away.
Right. They could have had.
What parent really want to say my kid nuts?
Hey, I would say. You like my man said, you have to know your child.
He put a gun in somebody's head.
Look, you got parents.
The first family he was with, he put a gun in somebody's head.
You got parents. You got parents who still want to admit they kid a crackhead, and they ain't got no teeth in their mouth and tear. I'm telling you, it don't work like that. It ain't that damn simple. We all know that. So, all right, quick closing statements. Let's take it around real quick. We got to close it out. You want to start off?
We have an ignorant leader that's suggesting that teachers should be armed. That's ridiculous, and we are in trouble. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's not armed. The teachers better prepping them, and that's on our side as parent. Well, I'm not a parent yet, but that's on the parent side. Arm your kids with better knowledge. Know your kid. Talk to your kid. It's not just the teacher's responsibility to raise these kids in the school like so many parents are throwing off on the teacher.
Right.
Some kind of way we got to figure out this gun control law. There's got to be something done because it's just getting out of hand.
Well, I agree with everything you all just said, but I am going to put a lot of responsibility on the schools because of this bullying and all that. Because that's what it boils down to. And in the schools, you know when you got a bully in the school, you know when you got these cliques in the school, you got to do a better job at deterring it because it's at a whole nother level. Back when we was in school, you scrapped it out. you know. But
Yeah,
now
them days.
they had took it to another level where you've been bullying me. You know, now I'm sitting in the crib putting bullets in the gun like I'm killing Sally, John, Jane, all of them, everybody that's on the prom committee. I'm killing them all.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Because they've been picking on
He
them
not fighting.
for 3 years.
Yeah, real talk.
For 3 years.
He not
All
fighting.
right, did you take that?
Well, I'm gonna take it back to Black Panther. You know what people don't realize is Wesley Snipes was trying to do Black Panther 20 years ago before
Yeah, he did.
he started with Blade. You know, so it took him and a bunch of other black people to push a black superhero getting out there on the big screen. So we get props to Blade, even though you know he spends a couple times in the clean. You know, he don't want to pay his taxes. Pay your taxes.
Alright, man. Raise your glasses, man. Daily, another episode of Smokefellas. We see you next time, man.
So it's Friday night. I'm gonna need something to do. I'm gonna hit this little kickback. It's that Friday night day. Chillin' with my girls in my new J. Feelin' good, but ain't looking for a new babe. Head down to Taylor Lobs, cause I'm up the street. Real talk, no lie. Feeling in my soul, that's a good vibe. Hoping it's the right people chillin' inside. If they ain't, then I'll dip straight out to sight. Don't even try, I just do me